right, guys, Muskie Max 2023. We're here with Joel and the Rocky Point Tackle Company. What's up, man?
It is a great show. We love coming out here. I mean, all the people are awesome. Sean, you guys, his family. It's very family oriented, and we get to meet a whole lot of really nice people and work with, and come out to a part of the country that we really haven't been to. We have a lot of customers out in Pennsylvania. That's why we looked at this show with online sales, and we figured we'd bring the product right to them.
That's cool,
and
man.
There's only a couple of us from the Midwest, so I mean, the trek out here for us is absolutely worth it.
Cool. So you guys are from Wisconsin, then?
Correct.
Whereabouts in Wisconsin?
In between Milwaukee and Madison.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. So let's show me what you got here. What do you got in the booth?
Well, what kind of brought us to fame, if you want to call it fame? I mean, I still can't believe that we're selling baits that we're making, and it's really cool with the people that have been fishing with this stuff. But the Willow Rage is pretty much what brought it all to the forefront. And we went back old school with it, with our twist of a weighted head. On the bigger baits, we have a 1 ounce weighted head, and then this is a number 10 Magnum Willow blade.
Okay.
And what it does, when it loops back around, you can see the actual video of it. We work with a lot of science stuff, and everybody thinks science is boring and sound science. They just want a bait that catches fish. And what we do is we use that to our advantage, and really getting into what the science is and targeting the fish's lateral line, because that's how they feed. Water displacement is the first part. You think of minnows and they're chasing bait fish and stuff around. Then we get into how we use the clevis on the wire with the size blade, or the heavy blade with the small ones that we use. And it creates a violent disturbance in the water of reacting against each other, but working the way that we want it to work, and shaking the bait back and forth. Okay. And doing that. So you've got now a sound, a different vibration because of the water displacement, water flowability on the blade itself, that's different than other bucktails that are out there. So we kind of draw a line, and we're a little bit different than your regular bucktail and what we're looking at and what we do. So that all coupled together kind of makes what the Rage what it is, and it just catches fish. I mean, we got guides that, I mean, this is their business. People are paying them to put fish in the boat. Bait shop owners that are selling a ton of these baits back where we are, and we know from them, the people out here in Pennsylvania are buying our baits and coming and seeing the people that have bought them from the shops back home. Ross's Sports Shop is probably our biggest retailer, and he does a ton of sales out here in Pennsylvania.
That's very cool.
So from that, you come out with that, and people wanted smaller bait. There's a lot of people out there that can't throw bigger blades, and yeah, the big blades they pull, they're not 10 or something 9 pull, they're a little less, but there's still some pull there. So a low gear reel, it makes it a whole lot easier. So from that, we morphed to the Nano Rages, and that we came out with both the Willow and the Colorado blades. And we use the blades that we use. We work with the blades to get the maximum shake and flowability that we can. There's a lot of stuff, the way that they come, they flow real tight to the bait. And like I said, there's stuff that we do that causes it to flail out to get the maximum shake that we can. For moderating all that sound target the fish's lateral line. This was huge last year.
Last round of
here and back home with the amount of baits that we
and the buckets.
Just being a smaller, everybody can throw it. You can throw it all season long. You know, we've got guys at Western Kentucky, Jason Jackson, that they're fishing this stuff in December, January, and February, and they're still catching fish. You know,
we got something kind of special.
Sonny Stevens, it's going nuts. So we got some banners up of her in the booth. We appreciate all that, and people helping out. It's kind of not about me. I mean, yeah, okay, I make a bait, but it's a whole lot of people that have worked together collectively that have really taken what we're doing to a whole nother level. So with that, this year we came out with a Bass Rage. We actually have tournament fishermen down south that want something a little bit bigger, a little bit beefier to fish bass and target fish, deeper structure. and go where not a lot of the other bass
We're gonna
fishermen are
need a
fishing.
kid to
And
go to
so we modified the
Boss
Nano
Chad's
and came out with the
booth
bass
space.
ray. It's just literally,
And
it's a quarter
draw
ounce
something.
head.
They
We have a
need
new design
them to
head
pick
for
a-
these.
Pick a winner.
It's a quarter ounce
for
head
the
as
drawing.
opposed to a
So
half
we got
ounce head.
one
But
young
it's an inch and a
person
half shorter
that
on
can
the
head
old
over to
5-1
Boss
wire.
Chad's
And
Paul's
it's just,
space.
it's
Take
a
care of it.
5-inch bait.
Hey,
that
also,
it's got
I see
attitude.
the
It's just,
Cannon
you
Mac.
see her going on the screen here.
Football team
It's just
coming in.
nonstop from start to finish, shaking, making noise.
When this show ends, they're going to help you guys
Angry.
carry your goods out. But in the meantime,
That's been
Paul,
really hot. I mean,
how about you invite somebody over?
we're 15 deep on most of these pegs, and I mean, we've moved. I always go deep at shows, and so that we've got product out there, and we've moved a ton of these baits here already this weekend, which is great for the first show that we've had them at. And then for the bigger stuff, we used to have number 10s that we put on the 1 ounce head, and we decided to go more extreme. So we went to
a young
the number 12 Colorado with
pick a winner for
our new
fall.
1 ounce head that we're going to be going to in the future, and wanted to use these heads on these. And it's a slower spinning bait as opposed to the Willow for us on this, but it actually shakes more than the Willow. And the first time we threw it, it blew my mind. I'm like, I can't even believe this, but it's a bigger thump, it's a different vibration than the Willow. And there's a lot of guys that we've already had prototypes with last year in northern Wisconsin and Minnesota that have been using these. And guys that wouldn't normally, some guys that wouldn't normally throw big stuff, and with the low gear reels, we're just blowing fish up with these things.
That's awesome.
So it's, you know, bucktail is a bucktail, and there's a lot of bucktails that are out there, and they're all good. I mean, they all catch fish. We wanted to be something different, so we took the Rage Head when we decided to go away from the double blade world and go back old school. I grew up in Hayward, Wisconsin, fishing old school, and I knew a lot of the old guys and fished with a lot of the original type bucktails. And that single blade is something that's totally different, and there's other companies that have done that too over the years or started to recently. It's a thing. It is different than the norm. So pretty much what Rocky Point is all about. But thank you to everybody out there that's helped us over the last couple of years and get all this stuff going. They're as big a part of this as we are.
That's awesome, man. Well, we appreciate you making the drive out.
Thank you very much.
And
I appreciate
that
it.
contributes to the show. Like, we get guys like you that want to be a part of this, and
it's an awesome show. I mean, a 10-hour drive we got. You know what? This show and meeting the people and sharing time with some of these people. We become friends with people last year. We knew some people from before that, and it's a really cool show.
Awesome.
Thank you guys for having us.
Awesome, man. Thank you very much.
Heading over to Boss Chad right now. We need one kid
Let's
to
go.
help us.